Finally, it has been approved by the US government. Shiba Inu can finally launch its much-anticipated initiative. Shiba Inu may promptly remove a few zeros from their price tag as a result of this. What the fuck is happening? Furthermore, what gives Shiba Inu such a stake in this administration's decision? Permit me to provide more details. Your daily dose of Shiba wealthy coins is here. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Stay ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency business and get the scoop on all the newest news predictions by subscribing. Make sure you hit the like button to get more Shiba news. Yeah, I know that. The price was lower before, but it is slowly but surely climbing back to the top now. But now the wild part begins. Even though the price is only now beginning to recover, the Shiba Inu community is going absolutely bonkers. All across social media there is a tremendous amount of enthusiasm. Everyone is really hyped up, and if you ask me, something big is probably boiling beneath the surface. It is a really disorderly scenario, but in the best possible way. The meeting is about to begin. The United States government recently made an unexpected move. They passed a bill that might alter the course of events and secure a legal position for cryptocurrencies on a national level. This is definitely not the norm. In this meeting we will go over a major change that will give Bitcoin the trust anyone has been seeking. This is also the point at which things begin to take an intriguing turn. Many are beginning to think this might be great news for Shiba Inus in particular. Nobody anticipated this happening at all. The word has just now spread, and the word is getting out like wildfire. Currently there is a great deal of curiosity within the Shiba Inu community. Could it be that these two things are related? The government's move raises the question, may this be the catalyst that sends Shiba Inu soaring? Just a second please. At this very moment you may be asking, okay, but what about the price? Has it thought about all of this before? This was thoroughly explained by a single authority, and now I understand it all. He said that the current market value of Shiba Inus is far higher than this substantial sum. In previous instances the price has used this support zone as a trampoline, bouncing off of it multiple times. Buyers have consistently intervened to prevent this sector from falling further, making it a strong market. Basically this is a strong field, and if that support keeps going, a big breakout might be on the horizon soon. We are not referring to little nudges here. The next target range might give Shiba Inus a chance to achieve heights not seen in a long time, something that might resuscitate the entire market. All the pieces appear to be fitting together seamlessly. With official support, public enthusiasm, and a solid technical foundation, it's a surefire winner. This kind of formula could trigger a domino effect of catastrophic occurrences. Shiba Inu might easily conquer the following crucial resistance zones and start a new chapter if the momentum keeps building. Then tell me just what happened. The Bitcoin industry has just been rocked by something monumental. The United States Senate just passed the brilliant stablecoin bill, the country's first official framework for cryptocurrency regulation. In fact, at this moment there is tremendous importance. Speaking is no longer the easy part. This move by the government has given the Bitcoin industry a huge credibility boost. It is a win of great significance. It follows that individuals from all corners of the political aisle are now admitting that a real crypto policy is necessary. The bill, officially known as the Genius Act, was spearheaded by Senator Bill Hagerty. Genius Act is an acronym for U.S. Stablecoin National Innovation Guidance and Creation Act. A stablecoin is a cryptocurrency that is pegged to a fiat currency with the intention of keeping its price constant. Its principal goal is to create clear regulations for these coins. For the sake of keeping stablecoins safe, reliable, and available to everyone, this measure lays forth the rules that will be enforced. With investor protections front and center, this paves the door for broad adoption throughout the U.S. financial system. This is also the point at which things begin to take an intriguing turn. Stablecoins will now be overseen by the Treasury Secretary's office, which is currently headed by Scott Bessent. This modification will be effective right away. Consequently, this is a lesser tech solution that focuses on the essentials. But now the crazy part is going to start. Now we reach the part where Shiba Inu is really involved. If you have been involved with the Shiba Inu community for a long time, you probably remember all the news and speculations about the breed developing its own stablecoin. Shiba stablecoin is without a doubt the project's name. Although it is still under development and has not yet been officially released, it has been included in the long-term goal of improving Shiba Inu ecological. As a more adaptable feature of the Shiba Inu system, Shiba stablecoin will aim to be pegged to a single cent. This differs from the norm for stable coins, which are pegged to the dollar. Why is this being done? Shiba must continue to serve as a fundamental asset in the cryptocurrency network's economy, as well as a medium of decentralized finance and transactions, all while ensuring price stability inside the Shiba environment. The Genius Act has made it possible for regulated stablecoins, therefore Shiba stablecoin could be entering a golden age right now. The implementation of this mechanism is likely to be the deciding factor in the viability and strength of Shiba stablecoin. What gives this matter the status of a major concern in relation to Shiba Inu? Mostly because if published in compliance with the newly created regulatory clarity, Shiba stablecoin has the ability to instantly gain credibility in the US market. There will be no random selection or scattering of tokens for this purpose. A stablecoin built on a solid foundation of law is in the works. This leads to more chances for collaboration, more real-world examples of applications, and most importantly, more demand for the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem. This is related to the price action, which you should know. The lifeblood of Shiba Inu might be a functional, legitimate, and trustworthy Shiba stablecoin. It would be in charge of facilitating trades, securing liquidity, and improving the utility of all the other tokens in the ecosystem, including Shiba Inu. As the Shiba stablecoin community grows and Shiba Inu's reach grows, the desire for Shiba Inu may rise. A rise in purchases, owners and yes burns, is the end outcome. What does it produce? Demand increases as supply decreases. The process of removing zeros from a Bitcoin price chart is known as this. This policy could make it seem like the government is trying to limit people's freedoms and influence their lives. But this might be the beginning of something really spectacular for Shiba Inu. The news is just one topic of debate here. Here we're talking about a road. Shiba Inu can finally reach a level where mainstream society takes them seriously by following a real legal and regulated path. At last everything is falling into place, and the government may be unwittingly giving Shiba Inu the boost they need to soar beyond anyone's wildest dreams. Finally, the most ridiculous part is here. The fallout from all of this is starting to show up right now. A new weekly high has been achieved by Shiba Inu in terms of the number of transactions. The network has recently seen the transfer of almost 16 trillion Shiba Inu coins. Not only is that a substantial sum, it is enormous. An abrupt spike in volume like this could arouse your senses. Usually it means that something big is about to happen soon. It might be a rise in institutional interest, an uptick in whale engagement, or a general uptick in network activity. In the shadows, everyone thinks something aggressive might be happening. Shiba Inu price action is limited to avoiding a major support level. In an attempt to prevent collapsing, it is about to collapse. The price isn't responding the way we'd like it to, even when the volume is high. Something is likely leaking beneath the surface if this is happening. However, things start to get intriguing at this point. So what exactly is a shakeout? Usually it happens before anything major happens. The fact that this situation